This is our new YouTube channel, Beauty Beast. I'm Matt.
I'm Rachel.
Together we're going to be making a series of videos over the next little while. We want you to like, share, subscribe. We're going to do videos on how to train properly, how to eat properly. We both offer services as personal trainers and bodybuilding prep coaches. So if you want to be part of Team Beauty Beast, contact us on Facebook. Best way to do it. Leave it on to Rachel.
You'll find all of our social networking below: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole lot. So get onto us there if you look for any of these services. Feel free to also in the comments below to comment on topics that you might want to hear about, whether it's nutrition or training. Pure fact, non-bro science, made up stuff. You'll just get the proper answers there, okay?
And that's us signing off for now. We are going to film a video today on how to squat, how to do it properly, and what the correct squat for you is. That's going to be in partnership with Fitness Bay Baldoyle, where we both work as personal trainers. We're actually in the Bayside complex today, so you will see videos of that today. Keep an eye out for the rest of the video.
See you there.
Today, our video is all about the squat. Why do we do it? Why is it important? Well, you use it every single day. You sit down in your chair, you stand back out of your chair. If you can't do that, what are you going to do? So today, we're going to run through the best squat for your type. Everybody works differently. Today you'll see a big difference between my squat and Rachel's squat. She's going to get included in my video to demonstrate the difference. Hip flexibility, hip mobility, knee issues. Even when it comes into the front squat, we're going to show some differences. When I front squat, I use just here because I've got a lot of tightness in my bicep. Whereas the correct way is holding the bar, elbows high. But for us lads, we do a lot of curls to try and develop the biceps. And it makes it really tight. So from now we're going to move on, we're going to start demonstrating the correct squat, how to do them all, and you'll see the big difference. Okay?
So as we know, it's really important to warm up before we just jump into an exercise. So one or two that I really pay a lot of attention to is making sure that the glutes or the bum muscles are really warmed up so that we have proper firing from those as we go to do our squats. So one that you may know is a pelvic tilt, a hip raise, or glute bridge. You might know them by any of these. Placing the hands down, back flat onto the floor, heels flat, just lifting up, squeeze the bum for 2 seconds or so, and release down. You do about 10 of those, then we can switch to a single leg, extending that leg out. Same again, lifting up. Little pause at the top, 10 on each leg, and changing over. Making sure we're really squeezing the bum, getting the glutes warmed up. That's it.
Okay, so hugely important before we start squatting, you need to be warmed up correctly. Now, a lot of people have different ways of doing this. I find it's important to get your quads firing, get your glutes firing, get your hamstrings, get your calves, get your hips mobile, and get your knees correctly warmed up. In order to do this, personally, I've got these 4 exercises I use. We're just going to demonstrate them now quickly. One of them, real simple piece of kit, a resistance band. The do. Pop it up, get it over your knee. Very, very simple. It's going to make your glutes active. It's going to make your abductors good to go. Hands up nice and high. You're going to side step. 3 steps that way. 3 steps that way. Doing this several times, you're going to feel your ass start to burn. That's just warming up. We're also going to do it where you're going to squat down. Same thing. Side step. Just a variation of the same exercise. Doing that a couple of repetitions as well, make sure everything starts firing. Following on from that, any bit of training you know, because I get a lot of my clients do it before deadlifts and squats, you will do 15 to 20 repetitions of that. Then straight away you're coming into a wall deadlift. Now with the wall deadlift, your toes are touching the wall. As you come down, your knees are going to touch the wall, and your nose is going to brush the wall. Very, very tight exercise, very little wiggle room for doing it wrong. This is going to really make your abductors, quads, and glutes fire and get you ready for your squat. Next thing I move on to is just some simple lunges, no weight, up, down, and I progress on moving forward to get my knee warmed up. Change leg. And then also a little bit of single foam rolling mainly with the abductor, that's where I get the tightness. You just simply rolling that out. This foam roll is a little bit soft than what I'm used to, so it's not really getting me, but you get the picture. So, on the squats.
Okay, so here Matt is going to show the conventional squat. So things we're looking out for is that he's facing forward, the elbows are under the bar. When it comes to coming down, how far do we come down? We're looking for a nice parallel hip. So there, he's a nice L shape or 90 degree. Now if we have good hip mobility, good movement within the hips, we're able to go that bit lower, which Matt is well able to do. Not everybody can do that, so we're looking for to get to parallel, which is there, and if we can, that little bit lower, once it all is looking good. There's a few things that we want to look out for if people are able to get that lower, what we call a butt wink, where the base of the spine might tuck under. This doesn't happen with Matt, so he's quite okay, but just one other thing that we do look out for those who do have the good hip mobility. So the squat Matt demonstrated a moment ago. This would be our typical stance. It's about shoulder width apart. So this would be the typical stance that we would teach. Now we've taken a narrower stance, about hip distance, and this is a stance that suits Matt more favourably. For bodybuilding purposes, it allows him to target the quads or the thigh muscles that little bit more. It also suits his hip mobility, which is one of our star kind of lookouts, so we want to make sure we're doing right. In a moment, I will be demonstrating the sumo stance, the extra wide stance, which suits me that little bit better.
So Rachel's going to be demonstrating a sumo squat stance, which differs vastly from mine with my really close stance on my squat. Now, I could never in a million years do this, and this is where we're coming in with different types of squats for different people. So Rachel, if you want to start lowering down now to demonstrate the sumo. Important thing here being that she is getting the parallel. She has great hip mobility through this movement. And it's all the same points where elbows are under the bar is squeezed into the traps, not under the neck. Core is staying tight through the whole movement. And as you can see, like the squat is a very basic movement. You're essentially just sitting down, standing back up. We'll transition onto the side a bit so you can see how perfect this squat really is. Really just in line from ankle to the top of the head, like somebody has a string tied there, which is exactly how you want to do it. If you want to rack that one now, Rachel. So Rachel's now going to demonstrate her front squat. I'll also demonstrate this, but Rachel's going to do the correct way, where she's going to have her elbows up, gripping the bar with her hands, because she's got no mobility issues with her arms. So Rachel, if you want to begin now. So first thing you'll notice here is that the elbows are nice and high. This is very important for doing the correct form on your front squat. This is going to engage your upper back. It's going to engage your core. And massively going to change the load from the back squat, so it is more quad dominant. So if you want to start moving through the reps now, Rachel. As you can see, leg position doesn't really change too much from the sumo. Now that's because this is the stance that suits Rachel. Hips come down nice and low, elbows are staying high, core is staying tight, and really perfect depth. So if you want to rack that now. And of course from this position we would have been able to progress on to doing your overhead press.
Okay, so a moment ago I demonstrated front squat with a wider stance and with the ideal grip. So Matt here has tighter biceps, so he prefers this grip here. So I'll just show you.
Now, this works well for people who have issues with shoulder mobility issues as well, tightness. But for this here, it's actually racked on the front of the shoulder, so it's really important that the individual has some moderate level of muscle tissue, or else there won't be any adequate muscle there to actually rack the bar. Alright, so Matt's going to demonstrate this one here for you. So the only difference is the grip of the bar and his stance. The setup is still the same. His focus is forward. We're hitting parallel as usual, and then he's able to go that little bit further. Same movement. And you can rack it in, yeah.
So as I said in the intro video, squatting is really simple. It's a basic movement. It's literally you sitting down and standing back up. So I'm going to demonstrate this with our lovely assistant of a chair just there. That's going on. So everybody does this every day. Anybody that works in an office, even when they sit down to watch the TV, you're pausing, you're sitting down, you're standing back up. You do this movement multiple times every single day. It's only when somebody puts a bar on their back it starts to get complicated.
So that concludes our video on what type of squat is for you. We covered the warm-ups, the basic squat, and then how we can change that depending on your body type or how you're moving. So let us know what you think about it down below in the comments. Give it a like, a share on one of our social sites there.
Yeah, so if you do have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below the video. We will get back to you as quick as we can. Hopefully, you can maybe get a bit of a forum going and people can give like for like information from their own experience. But if there is any question you have on the squat, as I say, get in the comments, give us a like, a subscribe and a share. We'll be on the Fitness Bay YouTube page, Facebook page, and then again we will be on Beauty Beast as well. Thanks for watching. Next time.
See ya.
Bye.